First day of spring. It's also, I just found out from Twitter, International Day of Happiness.
Okay,
So,
plenty to be happy
you know,
about.
it's a Monday, but first day of spring, a day of happiness. So
Hopefully
smile.
you can leave the house with a little extra spring in your step today.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
yes indeed.
But as you head out, do know that we could be running into some showers out there today. Not just today, honestly, for much of the week. So we're off to an unsettled start. Welcome to spring.
Yep.
We're not talking snow, but we're not necessarily done. It's not all going to be sunshine and rainbows quite yet. But hopefully soon enough, we'll start to see some of those flowers blooming. We got our unofficial early taste of spring last week. So now we'll go back to more of the unsettled pattern. Did want to give you a preview, though, of what we can expect overall throughout the season, kind of as we start off the, season of spring. As far as temperatures go, these are maps put out by NOAA every year, kind of an overall outlook. It's what's expected for the next few months. So to look at this one, think the darker shades of red, the better chance of a warmer spring. Otherwise, we're seeing white. That's kind of us here, equal chance range. So nowhere in the country are we expecting a cooler than normal spring, or at least the better probability of that. But just know we're kind of going to be right in the middle. So things could go either way as far as our temperatures this spring. Same thing goes for precipitation. Those areas there with the darkest shade of green showing the spots in the country that will have a better chance of a wetter spring. We're kind of, again, in that equal chance range. So the probability kind of going back and forth, 50-50. As far as what we can expect for a wet or dry spring. One thing we do know, the flood risk in Idaho is going to be on the high side this year, thanks to all the snow we've had in the mountains, so it's great for snowpack. Unfortunately, now it all has to come down out of the mountains and into the rivers and reservoirs. We've already been seeing evidence of this, but we do have a light flooding risk there in that light blue for much of southern Idaho, stretching into eastern Idaho and south central Idaho. Some of these areas where we've had record snowfall at the SNOTEL sites, we do have a moderate flooding risk, and just kind of on a wider scale, you can see pretty much just Idaho and portions of North Dakota are in for that moderate flood risk. So no, there's going to be a lot of water coming out of the mountains. Again, these maps very colorful, lots of different shades of green, and unfortunately green means flooding. So you've got that flood advisory in effect until tonight for many of the streams and rivers in the west central and Boise mountains. Minor flooding is possible there, but again, we've kind of been focusing more on these flood warnings that are in effect for parts of southwest Idaho. So Gem County out there near the Payette River in toward the Emmett area, we do have that one that's in effect. The river kind of riding right around flood stage and is expected to rise above it. Up toward the Weiser area, we have both the Snake River and the Weiser River contributing to the flood warning there. So minor flooding expected. All of these rivers and the Boise River going to be continuing to ride at or just below flood stage, or even just above for the next week or so. So it's really going to be this back and forth, shifting back and forth below flood stage, but just know that's what's coming our way. Pretty quiet for us on the satellite radar now, but we've got a band of rain moving in from southeast Oregon that could come trigger up some more showers as we head over the next few hours. And then we've got more of this unsettled pattern coming in from the southwest. So for today, we're talking a high of 64 degrees this afternoon. Mild temperatures, but we add back in that chance for some rain showers throughout the day, possibly even an isolated thunderstorm out there too. There's going to be enough instability out there and a trough that's going to move through tomorrow afternoon that I think will support a better chance of some thunderstorms. But tomorrow's high is very similar to today, 64. We cool off to the upper 50s for the middle of the week, but we dry out. So kind of take your pick there, mild temperatures or drier weather. And then we've got another round of rain moving in for the weekend. So showery start to spring.
Yes.